Alright, what's up DVW fam? So today we are in Koreatown, right outside of Double Trouble Union, an exciting new Korean-American fusion brunch restaurant here in LA. So let's go inside and see what it's all about. Let's go. Alright y'all, so we are in Double Trouble Union right now in Koreatown. So this restaurant is really interesting. It is a new fusion brunch restaurant. Yeah, there's a lot to like about this place so far. I haven't even tried the food, but the inside looks really nice, very well decorated. I kind of get that fusion vibe from the place. Alright, so some background on the Double Trouble Union. It's not just any restaurant that just popped up in Koreatown. They actually brought it from Korea, Seoul, and it is actually considered American food in Seoul, so that's kind of crazy. We're gonna go through the menu right now, but speaking of fusion, so some items on the menu, there's a lot of items, but I'm just gonna go through the ones that pop up most of me, which are the shrimp patty sandwich, the Seoul cheesesteak, which is supposed to be like a Philly cheesesteak from Korea, and the chicken and waffles, and there's also some kimchi cheese fries too. That sounds crazy. I expect that to kind of be like a kimchi carne asada fries, dirty fries, Korean wings, and the hot in Seoul soju cocktail. What drink did you get, Leia?
I just got cider. It's literally an American hard cider.
Okay, so before we start this video, we're gonna toast to the DVW crew and try this drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Delicious. Love ciders.
So DJ was telling us that this is supposed to be the Korean version of a spicy margarita. They love their jalapeno. It tastes like a crisp, slightly sour margarita, but definitely with a jalapeno flair. You want to taste it?
Yeah. They have tahini on this too.
How's it?
It tastes like jalapeno juice, but good. Jalapeno juice.
Tastes like a jalapeno margarita.
Yeah.
Alright y'all, so our Double Trouble Union spread is here. Let's go through all dishes. I'll go through two and Leo will go through two. So these are the kimchi cheese fries. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness, these are loaded. I can already smell the jalapeno coming out of all these dishes. So basically what's in that is potato fries, Downtown Union, gochujang sauce. Oh, have you had gochujang before?
No.
Gochujang is like a black, like spicy paste sauce. Sour cream, nacho cheese, sriracha, grilled kimchi, deluxe ham, green onions, and red onions. Alright, and these are the K-wings. I wonder what K stands for. Do you know what K stands for?
Korean.
Yeah, Korean wings, most likely. K-wings, they're wings with shishito peppers, homemade sweet and spicy sauce, crushed peanuts, sesame seeds, and peanuts. So if you guys are allergic, don't order these. I mean, it's kind of obvious with the peanuts.
Okay, so then for the other two, we got the Seoul cheese steak, which is a hoagie, which is pretty much the bread, bulgogi, grilled onions, bell peppers, mozzarella, onions, coleslaw, and kimchi fries. So it has kimchi seasoning, not regular seasoning, kimchi. So, and it has bulgogi, that's what makes it Korean.
Nice.
And then we got the chicken and waffles with jalapeno. So it's pretty much a chicken schnitzel. Chicken schnitzel? A soft waffle, herb mayo, kimchi seasoning, and maple syrup.
Nice. So I noticed a lot of kimchi seasoning on these dishes. Really excited. So yeah, without further ado, let's go in on this. Which one should we do first, Leia?
The fries.
The fries? Yeah, because the fries are hot and crispy. Want to get them eaten hot and crispy. These fries look like a movie. It's crazy. Look at this. Super loaded. Let's just try them out.
They smell really good too.
You get every part of the fry.
These are really good. The kimchi really stands out to me.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
What do you think?
Really good. These are really loaded. And it has a perfect, ooh, it's so spicy too. Like after. They're really good.
So, I know this is a fusion dish. I tasted kimchi and the Korean flair right away. But I want to touch on how good and crispy these fries are. They're like steak fries, and I guess they're like double fried or something, but they're super, super crispy on every bite. I'm just gonna take one bite. Let me know if you hear this ASMR. Lei said she tastes the kimchi first. I personally taste the gochujang sauce first. It's like the spicy. So do you know what gochujang tastes like now?
It tastes really familiar, yeah. I think I've had this. It's really good.
How would you describe the gochujang sauce?
It's like a little spicy. Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
The flavors. This is just really good.
I would describe it as like a thick paste of dark, deep spiciness. It has like a vinegary taste. You guys gotta try it. You guys can find gochujang noodles at any Korean supermarket. But yeah, like Leia said, I also taste the kimchi flair right away and the nacho cheese. It's a really good fusion dish. And it's crazy because Leia says she doesn't really like fusion food, but she likes this, right?
I think this is just like really good flavors.
I know I said this was kind of like a Korean carne asada fries first, but it's more like a Korean pastrami fry fusion with the ham and all the flavors. It's really good, guys. Which one should we try next?
The wings.
All right, the wings. These wings are huge, guys. They're like on steroids. Look how big these wings are. All right, drum or flat?
I want a flat, please.
Comment down below if you guys prefer drum or flat. I prefer drums.
I like the flats.
Ooh, look how thick these wings are.
Heavy.
There's these little fried shishito peppers for us, and maybe we'll eat it with that. So this is a homemade sweet and spicy sauce, the K-wings. Let's try it out. Ready? Wow. Right away, the outer shell is very thick and breaded. Fried. Really crunchy.
Those are kind of sweet, spicy taste.
Have you had Korean fried chicken before?
No.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like Korean fried chicken because the outer shell is like an armor of breaded fried goodness layered with like a dark, thick, sweet, and a bit spicy paste. Kind of tastes a little bit of gochujang in that paste, but definitely sweeter. Ooh, my nose is watering because of the spiciness, but yeah, it's very thick with like Asian marinade, Korean marinated K-wings, spicy and sweet for sure. And the inside wing is very moist and juicy. It's not overcooked at all. It's perfectly cooked.
Yeah. This has a perfect amount of spice for me. It's just like subtle. Your mouth is like a little bit tingling, but it's not too much.
I have to clean my wings the right way after eating every wing. Let's see how Leia did with her wings. Look at her wing. You're not finished?
No,
okay.
I'm not finished yet.
Suck the bone dry the right way. This just became an ASMR video. So Leia actually used to work at Wingstop, so she's a wing connoisseur. So
yeah.
She'll give you the rating for the wings.
I give these wings because of the flavor. It's more of a wet sauce, so it's not dry rubs. 10 out of 10. Unique, has a really good flavor profile. You get like some spice, some like really good herbs, I don't know. And the peanuts do a really good touch on it.
And I don't expect anything less from K-Wings because Koreans really know how to cook fried chicken. We gotta go to a Korean fried chicken spot next, but Korean fried chicken is like the next big thing in America. It's up next. Time for me to pick now. Alright, this Philly cheesesteak has been eyeing me this whole time. I think I'm gonna finally try it. Korean Philly cheesesteak. Seoul cheesesteak, so not from Philly, it's from Seoul. Let's taste the fries first. So these are fries with kimchi seasoning.
You know what Dan said? These fries are really, really good. These are like my favorite kind of fries. When they're crispy and they have seasoning on them, good.
Look at this. So basically the meat inside is bulgogi.
My favorite Korean barbecue meat.
And the cheese is mozzarella provolone. And apparently Koreans really love their jalapenos because there's jalapenos in here. Well, there was some in my drink as well. And there's a lot of jalapenos in general in all these dishes, so let's try it out.
That's everything and more than what I expected it to taste. It's so good.
Wow.
Bulgogi is so good.
Wow, so the bun, the hoagie, really soft. I love soft buns, by the way, guys. I don't like the crispy, hard, toasted buns. I like my buns very soft, and there's a lot of caramelized onions on here to give it that sweet taste. And the bulgogi meat is a good mix of fatty and lean meat. It's mostly fatty meat, but bulgogi is Korean marinated, so definitely has a sweet marinade, but it's not too overpowered with sweetness, surprisingly, because the jalapeno really brings it back with the balance of the spiciness. So I taste a lot of spicy. So a lot of these flavors are sweet and spicy, and I guess that's the theme here. Like the gochujang sauce, the kimchi sauce, seasoning. It's a lot of sweet and spicy flavors in the Korean sauces. This is really good. The wait was worth it. I had a feeling that this was gonna be my favorite dish because I really like Philly cheesesteaks, and this one's a hit.
I agree. This is really good. Like really, really good. I like this. Like I would eat this every day. It's so good. Like the bulgogi meat and the cheese. I love sandwiches anyways. So with the bulgogi, it's like the perfect amount of like sweetness.
Yeah. So this is Leia's wing.
It's clean. You can see the bones.
Let me know if this is a clean wing or not. Yes or no. You guys decide.
I knew it looked good. Like it looked and it smelled really good, but then it like so good once you actually eat it. Like better than what you think it's gonna taste like.
Man, that was amazing. I'm gonna give you guys my DVW score after all of this, but let's move on to our last dish, which is the jalapeno chicken and waffle. So the waffle is jalapeno flavor too. All right, and there's some herb mayo, maple syrup, and kimchi seasoning on the chicken and waffle. All right, yeah, or the kimchi seasoning. The spicy jalapeno chicken and waffle. Let me get my piece.
This chicken smells really spicy. Or like very, like a lot of dry rub.
Get a piece with the waffle and the chicken. We're gonna do one without the maple syrup or the herb mayo just to try their sauce that they have on top. It's the kimchi seasoning, so let's try it out. There's a really good crust on that chicken. The crust is what I noticed right away. It's almost like blackened, hardened chicken, but not in a burnt way. It's actually very well cooked. And that sauce, it's actually not too spicy, which is a good thing because I'm not big spicy here. It gives you a little kick, but there's also a very thick, sweet flavor on the chicken.
It's definitely a dry rub. If you guys have had at Wingstop the Louisiana dry rub, it's literally just a bunch of blend of spices. So that chicken is coated in like a really good rub. So it's a little bit hot, but it has a good kick to it.
I'm gonna taste the jalapeno waffle by itself because I got more of the chicken on that piece. I think there's a little bit of syrup already for us on that waffle. Crunchy, more on the soft side, but it's a good waffle. Ooh, I taste that sweet flavor now too. I'm gonna add some maple syrup on there.
I'm gonna add this horseradish.
No, it's a herb mayo. So Leia's gonna try the herb mayo. I'll try the maple syrup.
I like it better with the herb mayo because I like mayo. I'm not a huge fan of like the sweet and savory, which is interesting because I like the bulgogi, which is sweet and savory, but I like the herb mayo better with this.
See, that's the theme. Everything is like sweet and spicy.
But it's perfect.
Yeah, but it's like a really good blend of flavors. It's not like too much in your face. And like Leia said, like sometimes fusion food doesn't work, but the fusion food here works because I feel like it's not necessarily fusion like DJ was telling us. It's just a Korean take on American food. It's just like Koreans cooking American food and adding their own flavors to it, and it really works. This is good. Chicken and waffles, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge chicken and waffles fan because most chicken waffles I've had, sometimes the chicken is just overcooked, but this chicken is surprisingly blended very well. Like the outer shell is nice and blackened, but there's still some chicken tenders inside.
It's perfect. I don't know how they do it. It's a perfect marinade of spices, sweet and spicy. I like it.
And overall ranking on the restaurant in general, this place is a vibe. It's Koreatown on Wilshire, so it's more of like get like a younger feel from the spot. It's a lot, very almost on the trendy side, in a good way. But yeah, it's like the decorations and everything in here is great. There's a DJ booth, so I'm pretty sure they play live music, and the manager name is DJ, so maybe he's a really good DJ. And they're playing great music, Chris Brown, Bruno Mars. But yeah, the vibes in general, if you guys are in LA, want a great brunch spot, and really good Korean food. So you can't choose between Korean food and brunch. This is the spot to go. I love brunch. I love Korean food. I actually love fusion food. So this place to hit for me. So my DVW score on this place, I have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. It's pretty great. If you go to any other regular brunch spot in LA on the weekend, they'll probably charge you an arm and a leg for brunch. But this spot is pretty fair. I mean, we're in LA, so things are pretty pricey. But I'll say these prices are pretty fair. These dishes will probably run you anywhere from like $15 to $20. They're around like $15, give or take. Some items are 12, some are 16, but around the $15 range. And obviously the appetizers will be a little bit less, but I'll say very fair price for what you're getting.
This place is really good. I think like, yeah, there's a lot of trendy places in LA that you can go get like, you know, very fun brunches and stuff, but this place I think would be really, really fun to go with a group of people on the weekend and like get a bunch of this food. It's like really something different and it's really great. So you know you're gonna have like not only good brunch food but good drinks, and then I don't know, just a nice restaurant to kind of hang out at. It's great. I want to come here again with like a group of people or something.
Oh yeah, and drinks. Can't forget about the drinks.
Yeah.
Good drinks as well, and there's a little bar downstairs too. And the area's surprisingly pretty spacey. There's an outdoor patio if you guys want to like study, enjoy the breeze. There's downstairs. We're in the upstairs area. So this place could pack in a decent amount of people. Yeah, I guess that's it. So if you like this video, please like it. Comment down below some recommendations for us. Subscribe for more food vlogs. Deuces.